It's looking really good right now.
Operators.
Looking really good right now. I'm gonna record this as usual, just letting you guys know.
All
Um,
right. Well, this is a very friendly place with very little crime, as you can tell by the shards of glass embedded in the mortar on the tops of all of the brick.
For some reason, I've always basically only had other
You're cutting off a lot, my
you're
friend.
you're you're far from the mic. Very far
Yeah.
from the mic.
Okay.
There we go.
So I've
There we go.
changed a few things where the mic lies. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Uh, I was saying that for some reason I've only seen that in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah, South America is a very good guess. We have
There's Spanish graffiti.
Los Cuates, Vempre. Okay. What a fascinating area, though. Like, what's back there, I wonder?
I just made a black coffee. That'll help me think better.
Mm. I haven't slept yet, as usual.
I went to bed at like 4 a.m. Got up at like fair enough. I got like up at like 9 or 10. That's not bad. Like 9:30.
It's 7:30 in the morning from here.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a person,
there's sun kissed just a little bit.
sun-kissed person, doing some shopping. Yes.
Some hills in the distance.
Mm.
Go back.
Yeah, you can paint things gray or red or whatever. Yeah. Let's see. They have like Paris on there for some reason, but Peru.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that narrows it down. It's Cusco, Finis de.
The Lucro Cusco, Peru.
Hmm.
Vagina's Web. Sing.
I mean,
Coffee.
as soon as we see the terrain, we can narrow it down a little more. I think I saw some hills, some
But I find
mountains.
this stuff to be pretty interesting, though. Like, you can get beehives. Or
I
stuff made with
mean,
honey, maybe?
the advertisements could be from Peru, but as usual, this might not be in Cusco itself.
Yo soy el camino.
Second, put streamer mode on.
It's like Christian school.
Streamer mode enabled, because I don't want to edit all my personal information.
Or is your video gonna miss out on that charming shards of glass embedded in bricks thing?
No, 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 no. No, it's fine. What I do is I drag my window to another monitor, do what I need to do, and then drag it back on.
Well, this looks a little less intense. They just have metal spikes sticking up back and forth.
Not a lot
What
of
an alley.
not a lot of visibility in this area. If we go further out, we can see the
There's some
mountains.
hills. A dead plant in a pot.
Okay, now that's what I was looking for right there. You see the Incan stonework on the bottom?
Yeah.
Look very closely at how those rocks are put together.
Yeah.
If you zoom in, you can see it's replica or real. The thing is that stuff. Yeah, it looks. It looks like that could very well be real. If you look at the cobblestone, that's also original cobblestone. So? I know it looks fake, but that's the way the real stuff.
Steve.
It depends what else is in the neighborhood. You'd be surprised, like. Look at the way it's cut off on the top, though. Look at the way it's cut off on the top. That makes me think fake.
Yeah, and it's been painted.
Yeah. A little blurrier for me.
Wow, there's like, it's all, I guess this is just, this town has really narrow streets. Let's go up here, because this
Wow.
seems a little bigger, you know?
Yeah, these were paved for actual cars.
American money exchange, perhaps? Direct TV. Food. Cool. Oh, look, we got a
Wait,
conquistador.
go. No,
No,
stop,
no, a
stop, stop.
fireman.
We're
That's
in
a
Cusco.
fireman.
We're in Cusco.
Oh,
Municipalidad
yeah.
del Cusco. This is on the
That's good.
outskirts,
Yeah, we saw the
probably like the eastern side.
I'm I'm happy actually. That's not a conquistador. That's like a
A
it's a guy in like a
fireman.
what is he a fireman? Like that was my first
Actually,
thought, but then I
what was on
thought
his
he was in like
back?
a yeah. Well, look at this guy. He's got like a child in his arms. I'm really fascinated with this statue. It's a like an oxygen tank or something.
That is a fireman,
Yeah.
I think. I never went to this circle in Cusco. I think this is probably more on the eastern side of the city where it's a little bit, I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, it's Cusco. Don't know what to say.
Look at these old boxy cars that everybody's got with interesting little designs on them.
I spent most of my time more in the old town where everything was cobblestone.
Fair, fair.
So that wall could still have very well been replica to be reminiscent of the old town.
Mm, yeah. Well, there's the hills.
Yeah.
Omnipresent pigeons. People in business suits.
Pull up Cusco and we could probably find that traffic circle, and we're probably only a couple blocks away from it. That'll give us a good score. There you go.
Cusco. So we're not in the historical district. We are in. Oh wow, everything's got just letters for street names. So I think we're in near one of the larger streets. We haven't found anything amusing in this city yet, though. I mean, like,
Amusing. Oh, right. No, we
well,
haven't
I mean,
found.
like you can't really like laugh at a fireman holding an injured child. Well, I mean, maybe you could.
Look
Here,
at that
this is a
child.
Well, wait, that's an Incan monument.
That's not like a I guess it's a traffic circle.
Well, I mean, it looks like kind of more like a.
Pachacutec. I'm saying that wrong, by the way, but Pachacutec was an important Incan. He was like, I forget, some kind of hero.
Yeah, so that wasn't what we were looking for because what we saw was a fireman. Unless he was an Incan fireman.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. uh, no.
Now, if you
So
look carefully, I
not
think
this.
this whole area was called Municipal something. So like,
Well,
I get a feeling
Municipality Cusco.
I get a feeling it wasn't on the total western side because that was a little hillier and older town. So maybe central or eastern side of the city. By the way, Roosevelt, just to catch you up, it's in Cusco. We're just trying to figure out, yes, the traffic circle. That probably will make your day. There was a fireman
Oh,
statue in the middle of it.
we know Rose and his traffic circles. Are you playing, Rose? Are you at the computer?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
I got into a situation with a few bounties, but that situation is
Bounties? I want to hear about your morning.
um swamp murder.
oh,
Okay. Trying to dual play us here.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, you called me at the end of a game, so
Fair play, fair play.
I don't see any other traffic circles. Is the weird thing.
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, and this is a double street here. Where are the street signs?
So if you
Oh.
look at the map there, the parts that You tell which roads are like newer, older by the city
Yeah,
layout.
this one has buses on it. But they've conveniently blurred all of what I'm guessing are the street signs. Let's see if we can find another one. Run, child. One of us will survive the bus.
I mean, it depends how pinpoint you want to be. If you just throw a pinpoint in the center or eastern side of Cusco, I think you'll get some pretty good points.
Yeah, probably. Well, what's this now?
I think
Ah,
we've transcended above just trying to hit the country because we're just too damn good.
yeah, 3 meters is pretty nice, but
Have we had one? I think we've had
we'll
1
check.
meter, right?
I think maybe we did maybe like in Iceland or something. Here's a
No,
little.
no, no. That was in Sweden. That was the one that I picked.
Oh, was it?
I'm quite sure
Oh,
that was the one
here
at
we
least.
go. I think we're somewhere along one of these streets here.
I'm all
So,
for it. I mean, that's right next to the airport. Are we that close to the airport?
oh, okay. So we
Zoom
started
out, zoom
there.
out. I want to see what part of the city it's in. Is it central? Okay. Eh.
Yeah, it was closer to the historical center. What the? No, go away. I don't know what that was about. We did travel around quite a bit. I forgot about that part.
No, it's
But
all good. Let's see what we get next. What's the fun of it?
4993, not bad. Okay.
Okay. This is
We
on the
have
other side of the road.
Christianity, greed.
Driving on the other side of the road. Are we Australia?
Yeah, maybe.
The hot
Francois,
corners.
Dale.
Area
Well,
code
there's gum trees.
04. Okay. Yeah. Well.
Gum trees, this side of the road. Is it Jacaranda, though?
So where in Australia are we? That's the question. All right. Let's zoom in on those folks.
Which folks?
They are no longer here. I
I
see some
mean,
folks that look a little bit different than Australians.
well,
How do
remember
we
that.
Australians look, Steve?
Yeah,
They look
remember that,
they
like,
were crocodile skin vests and have Bowie knives.
I mean, maybe we're in South Africa or something. There are dark colored people. Indigenous folks in Australia call themselves black, by the way.
Okay.
But these are a lot of jacaranda trees, and I forget where you find those. Maybe in
Also,
Africa, actually.
that ambulance, Eastern
Yeah,
Cape. There
Eastern
you go.
Cape.
Cape.
This Cape. Together fighting HIV and AIDS.
Cape.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, I don't think this is Australia, no.
Hey,
Province of the Eastern
why
Cape.
don't we use the stream function in through the main Discord server? That might make it better.
I think she can do that actually by as long as you go to game activity, make your browser listed as your active game, you can then stream it. That's how I do it with my Oculus Mirror.
Toddler
We could do
paradigm.
that. Do you want to do that now? Do you want to try doing that now?
We can attempt that, sure.
What, like go into staff? One of the staff channels or something?
I mean, theoretically, it should stream a lot clearer.
Yeah, streaming is really clear in your Discord channel. Okay, we can try it.
So
Let's
first go into your game activity to make this all seamless. Make your browser the active game. Just click add. You can name it whatever you want. Like I have mine named like GeoGuessr, so. And then once you do that, you can just stream it as it were a game in the Discord channels.
Oh, wait. Edit.
Eastern Cape. You know, this very well could be South Africa.
It doesn't give me the choice of calling it. What is overlay off? Oh, doesn't let me call it GeoGuessr. That's odd.
But you've been to game activity and you added the thing. You've added the browser.
I can rename it. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Let's go to a lock channel. I don't need people jumping in unless
No.
they ask. We can go to staff 1.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Oh, look at that.
Nice. Okay, how is
This
that?
seems to be working better. Like this is the way to go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. Nice.
It's
and
also more
clear.
social because people can ask to join our channel easily this way. All right.
That is true. All right, so
can we look at South
Cape-
Africa and just confirm that? Because I feel like a
Eastern
damned idiot.
Cape.
I should know where Eastern Cape is. It's probably just on the eastern part of the Cape.
Uitenhage. Well, here's Cape Town.
Where do you see? Oh yeah,
Is there one called Eastern Cape, or is
Cape Town
there
was a cool city. I had fun there.
You have
You've
confirmed
been there?
that it is South,
I've been there. Yeah.
South America.
South Africa.
South Africa, sorry, not South America. Thank you. South Africa.
I'm gonna say
Actually, go back to Cape Town for a quick second.
Uitenhage sounds like how do you say that? Dutch. So that sounds like the correct.
So it might be some
Where is
other city, and I mean some other country that has a town called Eastern Cape. You mean?
No, Uitenhage. It sounds like Dutch, so that would suit the presumption that is whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I thought you were saying it was not
No,
South
no,
Africa.
I'm saying like your reasoning is correct.
Yeah.
Well, we just have to think about where the Dutch settled.
I thought jacarandas were an African tree. I was
The
like,
The Dutch did settle in a lot of port areas, including Cape Town. There's a lot of Dutch influence.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked people over a lot too. Holy fuck the
Yeah.
Dutch. We don't talk about like whoa.
I mean, any colonists, like there was a degree of fuckery.
Hold on. Did they take care of it after, or was that the French? One of the countries did not take care of it at all. They just backed out. Which country was that?
Like England?
What does it say on the police card? No, England tried
South Africa,
a little
believe.
bit to take care of the shed. Yeah.
We don't use license plates here. We don't do that here.
Yeah, well, but we do use stuff
wow,
written
okay.
on things.
We use phone numbers and
familiar.
websites because that's just like can't avoid that one. What's everywhere?
Wait, hold on.
Port Elizabeth. There we are.
Wait,
there we are.
We've seen Port Elizabeth before.
Yeah,
And
that is South Africa, I
Yeah.
think.
Here's
Zoom.
Port
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
no, we saw Port.
You need to zoom out a little bit more, but
Our
there you go.
city,
There it
there's
is.
Port Elizabeth.
Eastern. That makes sense. That's the Eastern Cape of the entire damn
Does it
country.
say any distance or anything like that?
It just says Route 333, also known as Route 75, goes to Port Elizabeth. So here's Route 75. Here's Port Elizabeth.
Everything is very choppy for me.
It's getting a little.
Pretty clear picture, but it's okay, yeah.
Yeah, Uitenhage.
That's what.
I mean, go back to Uitenhage. It doesn't get any better than that.
I mean, that was said earlier. So Yeah, on all the sites up there. So
Yeah,
And
that's it.
then also
that's the
and then
place.
graph on the other side.
Yeah.
Wait, did you
So
say
we need to find the crossing, but we're going towards Graf and then go towards Port Elizabeth the other way.
yeah, so where's graph?
It's moving very slowly for us, but it is a clear image.
Did you say Utenhage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oops,
did it
now,
say that was where we were at? Because
Oh,
here's
whatever, doesn't matter.
75. Here's
Well,
Port Elizabeth, so that probably goes up. So, you know, it's probably where we're at. Let's
I had
say.
some really great wine in Stellenbosch, which is just northeast of Cape Town by a little bit too. That was amazing.
Nice. So, what did you think of South Africa?
Well, I started out at Kruger National Park, which is just outside of Johannesburg. Had a wonderful time there for several days. Just getting into the wildlife, doing nature walks throughout the park, seeing the lions and everything. And then I went down to Cape Town, spent some time in Stellenbosch, tasting the wine, climbed Table Mountain in Cape Town, and the city itself has its charm, but it has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's just really interesting. I find big cities that are kind of coexisting with these amazing geographical features really beautiful, and it kind of coexists with Table Mountain. It's called Table Mountain because it's just like a plateau on top with like a sheer drop off.
This is
And
what I'm talking about right
it's
here is
nice.
Meat World.
Meat World, yeah. Thought that would
Yes.
catch your eye.
I need to go to Meat World. Um, that sounds pretty cool. How are the people doing? I'm
There's
heading
definitely a
toward,
bit of disparity for sure,
yeah.
and there's
This
a fuck ton of corruption in the politics. A fuck ton, probably one of the most corrupt
That's,
places.
So
the
find
Anglo
a pretty large piazza.
the Anglo-Boer War. I think that this is probably some sort of a memorial park thing for the Anglo-Boer War.
Anglo Boer. But why would they be Anglo?
Well, that's what the sign said. Anglo-Boer War. BOER.
Because sure, the English was there, but Anglo kind of isn't that why would they put that in there? Is it because English was there, but in the war?
Well, maybe we're gonna have to look up the Anglo-Boer War, since apparently none of us know enough about it to know what the.
I know about the Boer War, but don't know about the Anglo Boer War.
Maybe that's what it's called in South Africa. Dream. That place was selling dreams of home.
There were also a lot of people affected by the apartheid still.
Yeah, I have friends in South Africa. I don't have any white friends in South Africa, but I have some friends in South Africa from the martial arts who dealt with apartheid, including in my particular martial art, which is why one of them went to one of the child styles of the martial art because like they wouldn't let him train in the dojo because it was a dojo full of white people. So
There's
he
still
joined
a lot of
Ashura
that.
instead.
Still a lot of
Yeah.
prejudice and discrimination that sort of just lingers after the fact.
Yeah, and my other
It is
friend, go ahead.
It is also known variously as the Boer War, Anglo-Boer War, or South African War. Go ahead.
Yeah. My other friend, her dojo is all black people. There's no white people in it. But they are also one of my favorite dojos because everybody in the pictures is always smiling and happy looking and they have plenty of the people that go there have a hard time of it, but they're just so full of joy and life and I really like them. Um let's see. Joy discount. Would you like some? I'd like some discount joy, please.
So I think it's safe to say we're in that town with a Dutch sounding name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There it is again.
Hans
The local office. Yeah.
Yeah, so going back to where we started,
Got the
there's a
pin in that town.
big ass park right here. So let's just find a park that's kind of hilly Yeah, let's go with, I don't
On
know.
both sides of the road? Can you look on the other side of the road?
No, it's just
Well, further up the
houses
road
there.
down there. Yeah,
Doesn't
so
look like
both
a
sides of
big
the road.
park. It looks just like a small patch of grass.
Well,
I guess, but maybe
it's a park.
that
It's a long.
classifies as a big park. Yeah. If you
It's
go
a
up that way,
long.
yeah, exactly.
It's not fucking Central Park, Steve, but it's still
I
a
wasn't
park.
implying that it was inferior to Central Park.
I
I'm just
mean,
sure,
it
I
is
just wasn't I
inferior to
just
Central Park, but
wasn't sure if it was just a patch of grass between roads or something, but I get you. I get what you're
like
saying.
you can't even tell what a park is if it's not like
No,
ma-
no, no. That's not what I'm saying. It's fine. Yeah, just find a patch of
Okay.
grass and
uh,
drop it.
Would you classify this as a main road of some sort?
I don't know. I
No.
mean, it could be. I
Not a
mean, the other
highway.
roads with like parks along them are even bigger. So
Hmm.
unless you go with like this one, if there's an old apostate church, then well,
I
what
think
is this?
we're close enough. I think we're close
Yeah,
enough.
can you bring up the map?
Yeah.
Make it larger. There's the
sure.
old
Yeah, I
apostolic
mean,
church on the top right of the map. Is that what you're referring to, or are you referring to one inside the
I
actual
was,
street view?
yeah, I was looking on the map and saying,
Okay.
well, it could be here.
I can't see. There we go. No, I can see that.
Let's just try this one.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, well, it was a few blocks away, but
Not
not
too
too far.
Oh, it was the
shabby.
main road. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
We didn't see
Yeah.
the park there though.
No,
On the
I
one to
didn't
the
either.
left.
A little bit
Probably
deceptive.
Mm-hmm.
Manhattan is
Oh, it is a
part
park. Okay.
originally college. Is part of the college. That's why it doesn't signify with green.
Hmm.
Righty. Let's see. Europe
Look at this
for
old
Kind of looks
sure.
like Scandinavia. I mean, it's European and Scandinavian. Well, European signs. I think here. Tadi Museum.
In
Art
English.
Museum.
Museum.
I mean, yeah, art. I mean, English you see everywhere, so doesn't.
I find this brickwork to be interesting. You find some
Um,
of that in New York, that style
those
of
park
brickwork.
Can
bench,
you
like the
can you zoom in on
train
the advertisement? I want to see what language the
crossing.
advertisement is in for Johnny English there on the.
Oh, it's probably going to be in English, but
Let's
Yeah.
that kind
Where-
of looks like Finnish actually, because you see
Yeah,
the two A's up
all
there.
the A's in up there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to see. It's blurry, but let's go around the square, okay?
yeah. See if we can find.
Linsky.
Helsinki,
Yeah,
Got him, boys.
Hartwall
so
Arena.
Helsinki.
Oh, sorry,
It's
Helsinki.
Helsinki. Yeah, sorry. It's natural
yeah.
instinct to go with
It's
the
definitely it's
English.
definitely Finnish.
Yeah.
Bam.
So,
All right. Let's find the art museum in Helsinki. That should be
I
easy
mean,
to
it might
find on
not
the
be
map.
in Helsinki. That might be.
Yeah, that's
But
like a
it's
Cirque du Soleil
wait, go
advertisement.
go up to that sign there on the other side of the road.
This one?
Wait. Can we get to the other side of the road?
Uh,
Okay, it doesn't really. Well,
well,
I mean,
it's not.
chances are the art museum is going to be in a bigger city like Helsinki.
Maybe, maybe not. I mean, you have art museums a little bit everywhere in small towns too. Go ahead.
True.
if
Could you go forward once and
If.
look on the sign to the right there?
what's that?
Yeah, that's to the left there. On the left side, you see it.
Okay,
Of the
wait,
building, the yellow building.
I'm trying. There's a delay,
Yeah.
Oh, so you want that sign that's up here?
No, the yellow building just to our right, not like before the crossing.
To our
There's no
immediate.
Right there behind the trees, you see something.
Yeah.
Oh, the red words. Yeah.
It's an
Looks
art
like-
center. Okay.
Wait, look back. You just removed it for me. So tide is something we saw earlier as well. So it might be clue 2.
Oh, gotta take
Well,
this phone
there's
call. Be right back.
Mic off.
That's Viking Line. It's travel, but Viking Line. Where's that Viking Line? Kind of looks like it, yeah.
Mic on.
I'm back.
what
Pizza
is there to eat?
special.
Oh, pizza.
Well,
Well, look, there's some street signs over here of some sort.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for that, Google.
Linulati.
City Market. Could you go back ones and zoom in?
I'm gonna try
I didn't
going.
get anything on this side,
Yeah, no.
but there are over there, like further down the road, the way you went.
God, my mouse. Sorry about my mouse.
If you go backwards, like looking at the signs, going backwards.
Why? Why do they blur it so much?
Uh,
They think it's a license plate.
automatic blurring. If you turn around, you have signs behind you as well.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, like over there. Zoom in. I think they're gonna blur here. Oh no. Black house.
There's an
Down.
airport.
Like that. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It's just so big.
Does that mean the airport's 9 kilometers away?
No, that's Road 9, I think.
True, yeah, good point.
Well, let's
you know where
check.
Sunland is? Actually, there we go. Okay, they didn't.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing?
No, everything was frozen. I thought you were.
Yeah,
like,
it lags.
I thought I saw your
for us.
mouse move around.
No.
I was like,
No, you guys are just getting delay, and there's nothing I can do.
yeah, I know. Okay.
Although I do prefer the crisper image to
There
the
we see a red
blur.
symbol, or something. What does it say in there?
A 5.
Red, so
5.
There's-
Okay, we need to find a 6, 9, or 23.
that's a 1.
That's a 1.
1. Okay.
That's blurred as fuck.
25,
25
2.
and 2.
Here's a 6.
There's a 6.
Hmm?
Okay, I'll have to wait for it to.
Yeah, me too. It's still lagging.
Well, we should find where 6 reaches 23. Well, there's 26. 13. Du- du- du, 14. This could run like the entire length of the of Finland too, for all you know. 6.
I mean, we're in a place with airports, art museums, and signs that advertise Helsinki. I still think it's one of the bigger cities, probably Helsinki itself, or maybe a city near Helsinki.
Yeah, well, here's 22. I don't see any more 6. Interesting. So 23, I still don't see anywhere. There's an Oulu. Why is Finland so big? Why is it so big? I'm gonna come back down here really quick. No, I mean, doesn't look like it doesn't look like Helsinki is the place we're looking for. I don't see any of these town names.
I crashed.
Oh no.
It could be smaller places. Did you zoom in a little bit? Yeah, you're right. I don't see any of these places.
Okay. Let me gosh. I don't want to get this wrong. 23. Here's 23. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Well,
20
that one goes towards the same area as the airport. So if you can find 23, we should be able to find 9 very close to it.
Do we all have three green bars on this Discord? server?
yes.
Okay, just making sure.
I do. Yeah.
I don't see any more 23. I think it ends here. So we need 9 and 6 and 23, and those don't seem to touch each other. I'm very confused.
Well, they signify where they are, I guess. So,
Yeah,
um,
I'm looking for
okay,
Kuopio.
go a little bit closer and just follow along it, and see if you find 9 somewhere. Because if we find the airport, I think we'll have an easy time finding the rest.
I don't
mean,
think there's an airport along this road, to be honest with you.
It doesn't have to be along it really, just like semi close to it. Like just look at the different towns. Also see if you find the names, of course, Kuopio or
Yeah,
Varkaus.
Varkaus, I would guess we would be looking for, since it should be along 23. And then it ends. I don't know, man. Like, Jesus fuck. Here's more 23. It sort of reemerges over here.
I don't see a single one of these towns anywhere.
I don't either. What the fuck is going on?
This is definitely one of the bigger places, though. Just check all the bigger cities. Like, you're up in these little island areas right now. Oh, Varkas, right there. Maybe it
Yeah,
lagged
right there.
on the. I don't know if it's lagging for you, but Varkas is right by
Yeah, I see
23 and
Varkaus.
5.
It's freezing. It's frozen, right by the like lakey area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's going way back.
Uh,
Honestly. Okay, so there's
did you find it?
Varkas. Mm-hmm. Well,
So
there's
it's-
Varkas.
So somewhere towards Varkaus, it should. It's a shame there isn't any sun out, so we can see like where
Okay.
the direction that is.
Here's
and-
9. Here's 9 and 23.
Well, 9 in that case. See if you can find the where like if it's cross. Oh, well, it crosses right there, 23 and 9. So
Yes.
if you zoom in, that sign, the Varkaus, could be like here is like the. Wait, where's Varkaus in comparison to 9?
Down south and west.
Your connection just got way better.
Well-
It's a little smoother now.
Okay.
It's down there. So,
Let's see.
and here is 6. So 6, you go straight to get to 6. You
Yep.
turn left to get to there. So maybe we're in Joensuu. Are there art museums in Joensuu?
You'll have to zoom in and find out.
Probably along a bigger road because this is a I think motorled, which is.
There's. I just saw a pizzeria, but I
Motorway.
mean that doesn't narrow it down. I guess.
I was just looking to see if there are any other big towns.
I
here.
don't
This
even know
looks
what
like the
I'm saying.
biggest.
The coffee hasn't kicked
Just-
in yet. Fuck's
Just
sake.
go close to here and just follow one of the main roads, not like the big roads, but follow one of the bigger roads in town, going out away from it, right?
Yeah. Like something up around here.
Oh, I found that word the word that's at the beginning of the art museum on a different word, but you lagged. So yeah.
Well, there's only. Well, they
You
wait.
know, version of that.
Wait. Let me go back to where we started. Come on, down to this.
I think it's a little bit frozen right now. Here's
Yeah.
our art museum,
Yeah, I was just looking
and
for.
there we got like the Centrum.
It's hard to tell what's what. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
this
zoom
is
out a
like
little
the
bit.
center of the main square or whatever.
Yeah, everything's very choppy.
Oh, here's more the
there we
main
go.
part of town. You know.
Yeah, like you went to. It might be close to you went to. If you look, can you look around a little bit and see if you find water? If you find water, we can easily find a spot where we are.
Wait. Hold on. Let me get back to this yellow
Oh, I see it.
yellow.
I see it. If you take up the map again.
Ugh.
Yeah, dude.
Where-
It's right there in the middle of the fucking map. Take up the map.
I think
In the
she's
middle of the map.
lying.
It,
You
there,
went to Titan
Tidiscus Iho.
That's it. These are the two.
Iho.
that's what I
We
was.
just-
That's what I was talking about before. How lagged is this shit? Because
It is.
I like.
Don't worry about it. Just
like,
click it and let's do it. Let's drop a pin,
Yeah,
rock and roll.
Like a little bit above it, right? Yeah. There we go.
We
Cool,
got 5,000 points for that. Cool.
Pretty good.
Easy.
Okay,
Not
yeah,
easy,
I
that
found
took a
that. And
while.
I was like, I think it might be this, but you guys couldn't see.
Yeah,
let's see
now
what
we
we
can.
get.
Okay.
Let's see what we get next
Lavender
week.
plant.
You gotta confirm. Can you see this? Basically.
I did.
Okay.
Okay, so we got lavender plants. We've got awnings. This looks like it could be North America. Emerald Lanes. It's a bowling alley. I betcha. North Stanley Street. We got stop signs.
Lagging a bit for us.
I'm still looking at bump.
Yeah, me too. There we go.
Oh,
Wow, this
hello.
is English. all
A
the way.
Christian Jesus fish on this Elite Systems heating and cooling 24-hour service thing. Which makes me think probably
Elite
United
Systems?
States. Yeah, probably.
Northwest Traffic Services.
We have a Middle Eastern restaurant.
I don't like the Middle East.
Very specific.
Navajo room, cocktails, pool, and darts.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna guess United States.
Yeah.
There's a vape shop.
Can you zoom in on the vape shop? There's a lot
There's
of
a
little
Sonic too.
little signs here that might.
Idaho pack.
You can have Idaho packs all over the U.S. now.
Yeah,
What is an Idaho pack?
no idea.
Walk in New. Oh.
It's a sales pitch. That's what that is.
There's a Sonic.
Something.
Aspen forever. We miss you. This is a small town.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sonic is actually in a lot of different places. They don't have a lot of them in New York, but I think there are some in New York, like
it
a
has
couple.
spread to a lot of places. It was in like Kansas and places like that. Boise boxes. So Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
Discount. So
we
might
are
be in
probably
Boise.
in Idaho.
Let's see. God bless America, says the violins and pianos place. Why can't we go this way? Can we not bless America? Going this way? Okay, here we go.
It senses
like
it senses our unholiness.
We're going in for the kill. Yes,
Wait, go back to that thing. It was like a
energetic health
alignment.
thing.
Yeah.
There's a pho place. Yeah.
I am actually really hungry, so.
Well, shit. Now we're
You can just
just
look at
But
that
we
one.
only
That one.
Idaho Medical Solutions.
we're in Idaho.
High Mountain Extreme.
Definitely.
Question is, are we in Boise or not?
What is the phone thing there? It's the phone number.
No idea.
343. Okay.
Yeah, who knows?
There's so
Alright.
many
They didn't even
area
give the area
codes.
code, but also we don't Google.
No, we don't need to Google. Well, I don't know if we know that shit.
There's just
No.
way too many.
I know
There's
it.
just way too many in America.
Okay.
probably like
so that little
hundreds of
sign
thousands.
there, are you able to see that?
That's what I'm trying to do, Boise. Energetic Health Center of Boise. Is that
We're
a
in
pseudoscience
Boise.
place?
We're in Boise.
Yeah, I would think that's Boise. Could you open up Idaho and just
If
check
I
it out?
bust.
Don't even know where Idaho is, honestly.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho.
Oh,
Welcome to a big ass grid. So anyway, we're gonna go back to the start and try and figure out where we're at from there. Okay, there's
Yes,
a bump.
there's a bump. So
Okay.
probably main road going through the town.
Stanley is the cross street and Emerald is this
Yes.
street. So
Okay.
we gotta find. See, look at how big this area is actually.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to follow you. Just putting that out there. There we go. Now I see the map.
Yeah, there's
Would you say the crossing street was in the?
Stanley and Emerald, but they're kind of small. These streets are kind of small here, so let's see if we can find what the cross street is here. Orchard.
Orchard and Emerald. We should be able to spot that.
You'd think, but it's a big town.
Well,
Just
let's have
warning
another
you now.
look.
And they got lots of names.
Lagging
So
for us.
Yep. Emerald Orchard.
Emerald Street.
What
Here's
is VA
Emerald.
Medical Center? Wasn't that what we saw? VA Medical Center.
Well, here's the Sonic.
Now it lagged. It was like in a park area, basically. Wasn't that
Yeah.
the sign we saw?
She found Emerald, I think.
I did
Okay.
find Emerald, and I found the Sonic Drive-In. So
Okay.
now we have to find Stanley. Here's Stanley Street. Okay.
Oh, all right. Go back to the exact area so we can see if we can get it like exactly. All right. So this is maybe
So it's gonna
20,
be
30 meters up the road.
in between the.
Right to the right of the Crone's Cupboard Magic, I assume.
It's gonna be
Basically at the end of that text, isn't it?
right here.
Probably like right in the middle of the word Stanley. Oh, well, now I
Well,
don't know
it says it's across the street, which is not
Oh,
correct.
We haven't seen it yet. It's
It's
still lagging. We
Hold
haven't
on.
seen it. Oh, there we
There
go.
we go. What?
9.8
Well,
meters. Okay.
it's calling that 9.8 meters. Like, how the fuck can we know where exactly it is on the street? Like, that way. But yeah, that's pretty good, I think.
We have one
yeah,
left.
We got full points, so.
One location left. Let's see.
Troll Loco. Nieves. Payetas yogurt. Tostadas. I guess it's
Kind
not
of,
payetas and not a payetas yogurt. It's payetas and yogurt.
So is it Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tostadas. Although this is English. This is a banana split.
I think that's more like an American dessert. That's why. Or not American, but like whatever. West, East, whatever.
All right. So it's not
Interesting
European. It's South. South American.
You got mountains in the distance already, so.
Yeah. Oh, that gas station there could be a Mexican one. I'm not sure, but yeah, Pemex, government-owned gas station on Mexico. So I believe we are on Mexico somewhere, someplace that sells lots of desserts. Diamonds boutiques. This is a town that might actually get tourists in it sometimes.
Ooh.
Sushi. They got sushi and burgers. Interesting. Let's see. Alenad. Elend. Is Elend maybe a town?
Yeah.
Or is that a word? I don't speak Spanish, so.
Oh, those L's would be Allende.
Allende, yeah. Sorry.
It sounds like a word, to be honest.
Canesara.
Are we allowed to translate words?
No.
Really?
That's
Can't
why.
even
That's why we.
translate words?
That's no, we can't. That's why we got Ali on the team. She speaks like 4 languages, 5 languages, and sometimes I grab the wife because she speaks a couple.
Yeah, but you're the one that took Spanish classes.
Yeah, I suck at it. I think she took Spanish too. I can't remember.
It really sounds like a word though. Seriously.
Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I couldn't
It
tell
doesn't
you.
sound like a town. But then again, seeing weird names of towns.
Hold on. Actually, never mind. Never mind.
Sombreros. It's a sombrero store. Wow. I've never actually seen a store dedicated just to sombreros.
Well, now
Well,
you're in
maybe that.
Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. Su carne. Your meat, right? And then we have the veterinarian.
Been to Mexico 2 times.
I've been to Mexico so many times, but
I've
probably
never
not
been
here. Well, that makes sense.
I've been to the U.S. and been to Brazil, but I've never been anywhere otherwise,
It's a pretty
Yeah,
good-sized
like
little
South
town.
including South.
Technically,
We got
Mexico is North America.
mountains. Allende.
India again?
Mhm.
My suspicions are raised.
Here you go, Steve.
There, we got Allende.
Still lagging. Let me get that image, but it's lagging. I have a feeling you're zooming on Hammer Guy.
Yes.
I'm just waiting for it still. There you go. Okay, got it.
Wow, you're that lagged. Wow.
Yeah,
No wonder.
Just
we got
No wonder you
we,
guys are
we
getting.
got that word again though. We got that word
Yeah.
again.
Allende.
that's what
Yeah.
we're saying. Yeah, maybe that's the name of the place.
Yeah. I'm not feeling I'm focused. Yeah, look at that red car.
Sweet. Optical look.
Can we find Allende?
There's a
On the map?
lot of opti,
Yeah, this is I Street apparently.
basically.
Check the map. Maybe Allende is something we can spot.
Or that.
For some reason, it's always so hard to find things in Mexico.
This does seem to be a bit more of a developed city or town.
Yeah.
And it is hard to find stuff in Mexico. It's so big.
Hey, look, it's Durango.
Boom, boom.
I'm still looking at like the zoomed out map of Mexico. There we go. Durango.
Yeah, this is pretty much gonna be all you have because it's so lagged for us. So just good luck with that.
Oh, thanks. I don't even know if that's the name of the town.
I think we need to look around more.
I do too.
All right.
Look at these like fancy paved
Well,
streets here.
there are like some hills and mountains in the distance, so it does narrow it down a little bit. You know, you're not
So
totally.
that's a church. Does it say any name-like thing? I can't really see with the shadows.
I don't think so. Just the name of the saint.
Okay. Yeah. Christians and their saints.
North.
Estadio del Norte.
Even more church storefront churches.
Oh. They seem to like put like everything in like chunks.
Iglesia.
The I part of the street, the church part of the street, and then the
Theater. Another Pemex.
There's Allende Street. It's Allende Street.
Allende.
Fuck. It's not the end of the town.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
Electromechanica. Man, how long has this building been around? Quite a while, I would say. That's an old architecture style. Can somebody just tell us what town is it?
I want to call
Welding
this
and
something.
support. Hey, there's some English going on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the chances are this is either on the northern border or on the Yucatan
Paradise.
Peninsula?
I have seen speak of paradise a bit too. Central.
Zaragoza. Isn't that? Wouldn't that be the place? R10. Wait, R30. Zaragoza.
Here's Zaragoza. It's a street. Here's the Zaragoza street here.
Let's see. All right. Well, never mind, dude.
What are the chances of that?
Calle. It's a street
Right.
in Zaragoza here.
Oh, it's a bus, that's why, I guess.
I mean, would they change the whole back part? I mean, could it be like the town's name, but also street name?
That's a bit of a jump.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, why would they put it?
I mean, it could be. I don't know.
So many clues. Oh.
Yeah,
Whitey Rama. Blanco Rama. Hey, Blanco. Hey, Blanca. Do you want to come over here?
Whatever.
Blanca was one of the nicer things I was called in my childhood. Also, Gringa, which is not as nice. Weda. Puta. I got called Puta a lot. Presidente Carmen. Cardenas is the name of the of the street. This street that we're on, actually. Why won't you tell me what city we're in, though?
Most of these
Wait,
advertisements
Hold on. Miguel Hurtado Salt. Coahuila? Oh, God.
I'll look around for that name.
Yeah. Might as well. I just don't know. Sometimes places with lots of advertisements aren't as useful as you'd think.
Nope.
Because
if they give you a post address, that might be a truth of modification.
Oh, there's Coahuila. That's the region, like the province, and then zoom in on the province.
Saltillo?
Yeah, go to.
Saltillo. I can't zoom in any further.
Well, you're lagging so badly, so.
Oh, here it is, Coahuila. Okay, so we need probably Saltillo is the name of the town.
That's what I'm saying. Coahuila is the province. Zoom in on the province, and you'll find Saltillo in the province.
That's what I'm doing.
So
Steve,
like,
that's what
we're seeing that province right now.
Yeah.
We're like we're seeing you zoomed out, like really far. All right, here we go.
Las Blancas. Allende. Oh, look,
Zaragoza
Allende
Street. Zaragoza Street.
Right. Cool. All right, so go back to the original area. And go to a crossing street. Or we can find the Czar, whatever's. Wasn't the Czar? We never changed street. This is still the same street.
Yeah, we never did. Ignacio.
Okay, yeah.
Let's
Allende. Yep.
Yeah. There's a hotel. Hotel. No, that's a different hotel. I'm gonna guess probably it's somewhere along this main street here. Could be wrong here. That was a principal. Well, there's a Premex. I remember that. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can find a cross street anywhere. It just goes on and on without any like real cross streets, doesn't it? That we can see. I mean, they've got to be there. Oh shit. I just like being correct, that's all, you know? Look for churchy type places. Do you remember the names of the streets?
No.
Go down to the.
There's something called something Presidente, I know that.
Church on the left there, but I don't think that's the one. There's a lot of churches in like every Mexican place.
Yeah.
Didn't we see 3 churches on this street?
Probably, yeah. We might have turned a corner.
Church with the name Saint in it.
Yeah, there's a church right here, and there's a big empty lot, but we're not going to see that. There's another church here. There's
I think we're close
another
enough.
gas station. Where's the gas stations?
We've had 2 gas stations or 3 gas stations.
There's a sushi house. I just saw the sushi house, but yeah.
Oh, you did? Where?
Well, we lagged, so it was on your map.
Oh shit. I see
It's
tacos.
it's still lagging for me, so I'm just looking at the Municipal de Allende. Wow.
There's some signs if you go straight ahead, like
Shit, what the fuck?
which oh, okay, all right. There's a tunnel, I guess.
What?
Really blurry.
Well, I'm at an intersection, but
Everything's black. Yeah.
yeah. What happened? Oh god.
Click somewhere and just try to get yourself out of there.
What's the highest possible score you can get in this game?
2,500, I believe.
Isn't that 5,000?
25,000, you mean?
Oh yeah, 25,000. Sorry, I haven't slept yet.
We're doing super good. This
We are doing super good. That's why I want to really get this down. You know.
Yeah, you know these games of 5 rounds usually last about an hour. It's kind of nice. Like it's all my videos are about like a full hour. We have 2 minutes for a full hour. I think we're gonna just nail it right in exactly 60 minutes. It's amazing how that works.
Okay, well I'm gonna go this way because we didn't go this way before. Just to try to find the cross street. Be Hermanos. Did I? There's the sushi house.
Yeah, you see the sushi house on the map.
The
That's the one I'm talking
Iglesia
about.
del Señor.
We see that.
Super Pollo. Yeah.
It's enough. Just drop the damn pen.
Fine.
No. Has to be exact.
You guys are perfectionists.
Oh!
Still loading
Oh
for us.
no!
Still loading.
Remember how I saw Saltillo?
Just keep it up for a minute because it's still loading for us. Okay. Holy shit. No. 324 kilometers.
Weren't we in Saltillo?
Zoom out a little bit. Holy fuck.
Wait,
so,
no, we weren't. We were in Allende, the little place called Allende, or street called Allende.
We were looking in Allende. I thought that was weird that we couldn't find any of those businesses.
Fuck.
It always goes area then town, so we weren't in Allende. Of course.
No, I think we were on like a street called Allende or something.
Yeah, must have been because there's a town called Allende. There's a town called Satio. We were in Cojulio. Unless, of course, that address was saying, "Hey, this furniture store is up here or down here or
I
something."
think
No, because it had
a
Satio.
lot of the places were just like labeled Allende for the street it was on.
Oh, they got a museum of horror here?
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right,
Alright, well,
folks. There we go.
pretty good though. 23,956 points.